Hey, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to All In with Ann Smith. I am Ann Smith, a humanitarian, financial analyst, and legal analyst. So today's topic is the fact that I have been researching legalese and the law and learning the laws of my own case and learning the specific laws of the different cases that I was researching. Well, let me tell you what emerged. The pattern that emerged, I noticed that the people who study their own law, study their own case, and fight for their own case as either pro se, which is what the courts call us, the self-defenders, or sui juris, okay, which is in your own living standing. Which is the standing that I prefer, or the title, or the header that I prefer. The thing about it is, the trend is, and I studied about 1,000 different cases of people who were exonerated due to wrongful conviction. And when they themselves were not helped by an attorney, as in one case, there was a man by the name of Hassan Bennett, and I'll try to remember to, add his photo somewhere on this setting. But basically, Hassan Bennett was wrongfully committed of a murder that he did not commit. He spent 13 years in prison. And 4 lawyers later, he was still in prison. He took matters into his own hand. He began to study the law of his case behind bars, okay? And after 4 lawyers and 13 years, Hassan was exonerated on his own. He did this. He had no legal background, no legal knowledge prior to studying his case. And he took matters into his own hand. Same thing with, you guys might be familiar with Isaac Wright Jr., who is now running for mayor of New York. Well, Isaac took matters into his own hand when he was wrongfully convicted of a crime of being what was he convicted of? A drug kingpin. I'll put the exact title on the video. Okay, but basically, after spending 7 years in prison, Isaac began to, study the law, and he overturned his conviction. So again, after reviewing a lot of different cases, I saw that the people who took their case into their hands and they started studying, I noticed that the people who did that are much more successful, and also their cases end successfully faster than when they hire an attorney. So I just, my wheels were turning, and I kept wondering. I even spoke to my team today, and I said, listen, what is going on here? Why? What is it? What is holding the attorneys back? What is holding them back that we have? Well, the truth of the matter is, when we go and defend ourselves in our own cases, we are given a measure of grace that the courts do not allot to a bar card holding attorney, right? Because they are expected to follow the letter of the law. They are expected to follow the rules. They are expected to follow the procedures, and they are sanctioned if they don't. Those same standards are not required of us. I mean, we are, yes, everyone, no one is above the law, and everyone is required to follow the rules and the procedures of the court. However, we have a little bit more leeway, and we can leverage that to, receive grace and mercy from the court, because we are not learned in law. So you are allotted that grace. It is literally written into the law books that when a self-defendant or a sui juris individual who's defending themselves, they have to be treated with a measure of grace. Okay, so it really does. If I've done nothing else with my legacy, okay, I want to impress upon you the importance of learning the law for yourself. It's really not that difficult. Just 3 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here if knowing as much as I do know now, if I didn't just start studying. Now, at the end of this session, basically, you're going to be able to go to the video description link, and I'll leave you a whole lot of different links for free resources. And the first resource being what started all of this. Okay, I started learning the law, and I just wanted to network with other people who were interested in the same thing, right? And I started a free Facebook study group, and I'll put the link in the video description box. But in addition to learning the law, I realized that a lot of the families who are attacked, I would say, or have a legal matter and they feel lost, are usually the most vulnerable in terms of finances, and you're depleted. I spent over $50,000 on one case and was still losing, and that was with 3 lawyers. And so I get it. I understand the plight. So in addition to sharing the knowledge with you about law and learning the law of your case, basically, I feel that I would be remiss if I didn't deal with the financial aspect. So this is where the Mission Possible workshop began. So I have a free masterclass that I give away a ton of free information, where you're going to have the financial wherewithal, you're going to have the financial blueprint, and you're going to be able to build your financial wealth up through generational wealth building strategies. And I give that away for free. So the link will be in the video description box. And I just wanted to cover all the bases. So you're going to get legal advocacy, you're going to get a whole entire community, and you're also going to get a way to take care of yourself and your family, financially speaking. You're going to have the financial freedom so that you don't have to remain in a vulnerable class where you can be preyed upon by the legal system. Okay, so you're going to have the empowerment, and that's what this show is all about: health and wealth empowerment. So that's all I have for you on this today, on this session, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Please check the video description box and watch until the end so that I can show you the hero, the financial empowerment hero of the day. I'll read this quote and I'll put it on the screen. Every family has a person who breaks the chain of poverty. May you be the blessing to your entire family. And the photo that I'm going to show you will absolutely surprise you. World-renowned soccer player. I won't say his name. I'll just leave it as a surprise, and I'll just, pop it in on the video screen. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. This is my way of sharing the wealth of knowledge, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Oh, that was good.